This is one of the most thought out videos that I've ever had to make. I put a lot of time and brainstorming and thinking into this decision, but today I'm here to tell you that this will be the very last Benzo video you will ever see.
There's nothing left to say now, so I'll be on my way now, and I'll be moving way out, way out, way out, out of your way.
Now don't panic. I am not quitting YouTube, but I am making a drastic change. For some time now, I have been thinking, and I feel like the name Benzo is no longer something that I identify with. So from here on out, I will be changing my channel's name to Wounded Viking. In this video, I want to talk about exactly why I made that decision, and I'm just gonna start talking and see where it goes. Basically, I feel like Benzo no longer does justice to what I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to accomplish. One of the first reasons why I no longer identify and like Benzo is because I feel like I have outgrown that character. Benzo comes from my name being Lorenz, then my name turned into a nickname that was Lorenzo Benzo back in high school. Then in college I started hitting the gym and people started calling me Big Boy Benzo. That was actually the very first name of my YouTube channel initially. And then I got rid of the Big Boy to not sound like a gym dude and not make it sound like a gym channel, and it turned into Benzo. But the problem is, I have a very broad United States audience. And in the US, Benzo is basically a drug. It's something that people take when they're trying to get high, and I feel like a lot of people associate that name with a drug. Now also, if you don't know who I am, if you've never heard about me, if you've never seen my videos and you don't know my content, I have come to the realization that if you stumble across my channel and you get a glimpse of me, you see muscles, you see a tall guy, sometimes, more often than not, very aggressively yelling, and then you see that name Benzo, that's just, I feel like there's a whole lot of ego, macho type of high testosterone energy going on that I don't necessarily still, identify with. So what I'm trying to say is, I can totally imagine someone who doesn't know me coming across my channel and going, who is this Benzo guy, and just seeing me and going like, F this dude, I'm not trying to listen to this. And as you guys know, even though I might have a very loud bark and sometimes I can be very out there, I'm a very sensitive guy, I'm a very emotional guy, and at heart, I'm a philosopher. I've always said this channel is not about fitness, it's not about, anything that has really to do with the body, but it just happened to be so I look the way I look because I live the way I live, and people that don't know me will put me in a box, and I'm trying to get rid of that. I'm trying to get rid of that stereotype. I'm trying to get rid of that stamp. Also, why Wounded Viking? If I read my comments over the past year and a half, ever since my hair has gotten longer and I've had this hairstyle, I have gotten so many spontaneous remarks of people calling me a Viking. Like very often you'll see under my videos people talking about, you look like a Viking, or this is typical Viking stuff, Viking this, Viking that. And it's been going on for quite a while, and I've also had a couple of my real life friends, people that I've gotten to know in the past 2 years, immediately call me a Viking. And I never thought anything of it. I always just laughed it off and didn't think anything of it. For me, it was like, all right, they're calling me a Viking, that's cool, that's a compliment. And it's such a beautiful thing, it's so ironic, but usually we spend so much time trying to market or brand this image and overthink, like, who am I, who do I want to be? And so many times it's right there in front of us. Basically, the point I'm trying to make is if 20 people that just met you, out of 20 people, 14 people immediately call you a Viking, basically you're a Viking. You know, if it walks like a duck, if it talks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, if it looks like a duck, you can tell everyone all day that you're a cat. But really, in the eyes of everyone else, you're a duck. You know, and I just kind of like, I kind of came to grips with that idea, and I also like it. I also feel like wounded Viking has a very strong double meaning. On the one hand, obviously, I look like a wounded, battle-scarred Viking that has gone to war. You know, it's just the look, the man bun, the muscle, whatever, my Scandinavian traits. But what is a wounded Viking? A wounded Viking is a warrior, a survivor, someone that continues to fight until the very end. And I really feel like that's something that I identify with. I put it, like I said, I put a lot of thought into it. And first I was a little bit scared, like, is it gonna sound too gimmicky? Is it gonna sound too much of like a, you know, like me trying to be a character? But the more that I thought about it, and the more that I spoke about it with some of my closest friends, the more comfortable I felt with my decision. And I'm so happy. I'm excited to announce to you guys today that from here on out, the channel will be called The Wounded Viking, and that's going to be the new concept. Another thing that I also really like is, right now we're at 30,000 subscribers. Shout out to all of you beautiful people who have subscribed to me when I was a very small YouTuber up until this point. And you know what I think is cool? Every single one of you 30,000 people will always know that initially I was BENZO. So I kind of feel like I'm so close to taking that next step. I really and wholeheartedly believe that in 2020 my channel is going to take a huge leap. And it's just going to be so cool when in the future I'll be, you know, doing my live sessions. I'll be talking with you guys, and I already know that to many of you, I'm always gonna be BENZO, right? And that's for me. That's gonna be a way for me to like very easily spot my day one subscribers, the people that have been riding with me from the beginning. And I like that. I really enjoy that, having that little inside thing. It's kind of intimate between me and you, even though I'll be Wounded Viking. For you, I'll always be BENZO, you know. And when somebody calls me that, I'll always know that they were there from the very, very start. So this is something that I also took into account and that I'm very excited about, and that just made me feel even better about my decision. Also, the final argument as to why I'm changing my name is because I feel like I am overdue for some type of spiritual rebirth. It's no coincidence that I chose this setting. Right now I'm in Bali in Indonesia, and I've been spending so much time just meditating, getting in touch with myself, in tune with my emotions, really taking some time to think, who am I, where do I want to go? And for me, this feels like hitting the reset button, a rebirth. Out with the old and in with the new. BENZO will always be a part of me, but now it's time for something else. And I'm already just super excited and motivated to go on this new journey of me being Wounded Viking. So that's it, I guess. That's basically it. I didn't plan this video. I didn't write anything down. This is just me giving you a direct, you know, look into my thought stream. So I hope you guys can appreciate my decision. And I'm so super excited to just take this whole thing to the next level together with you guys. So that's it. I guess that's it. I don't think I have anything else to say aside from the fact that I just want to say thank you again for all of you beautiful people that have been supporting me from day one, that have been donating super chat donations on my live sessions, that have been sharing my videos and putting other people on to my channel. Oh, actually, I almost forgot another reason why I'm changing the channel's name. Guys, as you can tell, I'm just totally freestyling this, which is the way I like it. Sometimes people would talk, you know, they would refer me to other people and be like, yo, go check this guy out, BENZO. Now, I don't know if you checked it out, but if you type in BENZO in YouTube, you basically get this hip-hop music video of some dude talking about his Mercedes-Benz. Again, I do not want to be associated with that type of braggadocious, you know, energy, and I feel like Wounded Viking is a lot more unique, a lot more niche, a lot more me, a lot more special. There's nobody out there in the universal social media or YouTube that's called Wounded Viking. So again, it just clicks, it just feels right, and I'm super excited about this. Alright, this time I'm done for real. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back real soon with more Wounded Viking videos. Much love from me out here in Bali, Indonesia. Que linda es la vida, how beautiful is life. I am in such a good space right now, mentally and physically. I think you can see it. I think I have this type of happy glow right now. And I just hope if, every single person watching this could just take a little bit of that energy and implement it in their day-to-day, that would be a huge, huge win for me. So, thank you guys. I'll be back real soon. I was gonna say it's your boy Benzo checking out, but I'm gonna have to work on a new on a new outro. Maybe I'm gonna start using victory! I don't know, man. We'll see. Thank you guys, and I'll be back.
You left me broken, but I'm still hoping. They cut me open, they left me broken. I lost my smile, how am I coping? So I'm still smoking, all day I'm smoking. Feels like